I'm Laura Carmichael and I play Muriel Williams. Muriel is Ruth's sister, and she is the one who encourages Ruth to go with her to the dance, to the missionary dance, which is where she meets Seretse. She's a missionary, she's involved with the church and do-gooding, and yeah, she's very fond of these dances and is very involved there, and I don't think she expects, in our story, for Ruth to come along and fall in love and end up marrying Seretse. But that's how it all goes. Muriel wasn't against this marriage; she was for it, but she was aware that the difficulties that they were facing were not going to go away. And we know that Muriel said years later that her and her mother still got rude letters sent to them about the marriage. It's always interesting when you're playing a real life character. You want to really honour them and find out as much as you can about them. And then you sort of have to go into your script and see what the story we're telling here and what's going to be, useful in this point. There are some brilliant books out there, and Amma brought me a lot of information. And in fact, Muriel only passed away a couple of years ago. But I loved it. I've loved researching the role. It's been great. It's a very important story. It's unbelievable that it happened, that they endured so much, this couple. It's really important to show these people who overcame that. Working, with a lot of these brilliant Black British actors, we're talking just now about how special it is for them to do period drama. It doesn't happen. There aren't many opportunities, and that's ridiculous, really. So it feels very special and very normal, and like this should happen more often, I think. This movie has so many brilliant qualities to it. It's this political drama, this real life story that we should all know about. And then on top of that, it's a really beautiful romance film, and I think audiences will really connect with these characters and fall in love with them, I think. It's been so lovely working with Rosamund. She's such a brilliant actor, and I was very excited to be working with her. She's enchanting, I think, as Ruth, and I think it will be easy to see how she's irresistible for Seretse. It's that sort of free spirit and lightheartedness that she has that I think is really attractive, and she's very brave, and I think different from other heroines we see on screen. I think she's a very normal girl, but she goes through a lot and puts up a lot because she's so in love with him. I loved the script when I read it. It's such an incredible story, and I was very surprised I hadn't heard of it before. There's so many elements to it. It's this beautiful romance and incredible political story as well. That feels quite unique. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before, and yeah, I think to tell this true story as well as brilliantly as the script does, I think it's very special. David is so wonderful. I mean, he's just a very inspiring actor. He's very prepared, he's very measured and very respectful, and yeah, he comes with this great knowledge, and I think that's perfect for this part as well, this very educated man who's a great speaker and a very inspirational figure. And, you know, I found that being around David, I think he's a very, very special actor. The scenes where he's speaking to the crowds, I really love that. I think he's got very special quality with him. It's always great to work with a director you know has been living and breathing this story and this script for such a long time, and you can feel how important it is to her to get every moment right, and that's incredibly helpful when you're coming to a project. It's been great working with Emma. She's really fun and has a very fun attitude on set. I can't wait to see it. I really can't. I've loved being in the 40s. The clothes are really fun. There's a lot that I would wear today, I think. And the sets have been great. You know, I've obviously done a lot in the home, which was set at Ealing Studios, and yeah, it felt like my nana's house. You know, I felt very authentic.